Hello again, everybody. This is the final slide, PowerPoint. It's number 5, 1 of 5. I hope you've been part of the journey from number 1. As I said to you in the beginning, the only reason that I broke it down into 5 parts is that time is money for all of us, and we can't always afford the time to sit down for an hour and listen to something. So we're now at the end, and on this particular one, I'm giving you just a couple of ideas on how you can be eating and what you could be eating, and hopefully if you quite excited as I am about the stuff we can present to you, then you'd like to join us. So have a little look at this one and tell me what you think, and I hope that you decide to join us. Right, so now we get for the good news. Thank you for all being so patient. I've spoken 40 minutes about the reasons the diets do not work, because there's probably a lot of you sitting there thinking, I picked up all this weight at Christmas time or whatever, I've been on holiday and I need to go on a diet. The very last thing you need to do is go on a diet. I agree you need to shift some weight. I agree with that, but you're not going to go on a diet to do it. Okay, so it's not eating fat that makes you fat, but it's sugar. It's our addiction. We don't even realize it, but we're addicted to sugar. Now, you probably think, oh, I don't take sugar in my tea. It's nothing. Well, it does have something to do with the sugar in your tea, but it's more to do with the sugar in the food that you're eating. And even if you think to yourself, those sweeteners or whatever, I take sweeteners and there's no sugar in that, it's nonsense. And you'll see if you join my program, I'll explain to you about sweeteners, right? You will have even like, let's say, a health one is xylitol, right? So that's a sweetener. But xylitol, it's still 2,000 times sweeter than sugar. Now, the moment you take a sugar replacement and you put those sweeteners in your body, it sends a message to your blood, the sugar in your blood, and it says, oh, there's something really sweet here. For myself, I would recommend, rather than using those sweeteners, get yourself brown sugar. Try and cut back the amount of sugar you're having in your tea, but rather use the wholesome stuff that chemicals haven't been added to. Okay. Alright, this is a healthy eating plan. This is not a diet. This is my guarantee. There's the guaranteed to shift the weight, right? Shift the fat, not the lean muscle. Oftentimes, if you join a program like Weight Watchers, what happens is the type of food that you're eating, you will lose weight on your scale, but you've lost lean muscle. You haven't lost actual fat. Those little fat cells are still sitting there like a little balloon, and they are waiting to blow up. Any amount of sugar that you put in your body, those little fat cells are waiting there for them. Okay, so we guaranteed to shift the fat cells in your body, not lose any muscle mass. You're guaranteed to feel healthier. I promise you this. If you join the 12-week course, at the end of the 12 weeks, you're going to have more energy. You're going to look at your skin. Your skin is nicer. Your skin is not going to be all dry, and you're going to feel your energy levels are going to be absolutely fantastic. All right, and this is my guarantee to you. If you stay on this program just for the first 30 days, as I said, the program, and I'm going to show you now, is actually a 12-week program. But if after the first 30 days, I'm not going to allow you just to join for 30 days. You have to join for the 12 weeks. But if after the first 30 days you haven't lost even 100 grams, I will give you back all your money. See, because I can't help you. I don't know what else to do. All right, so that is my guarantee to you, is if you haven't lost just something after those 30 days, I will give you back your money. Okay, so prepare yourself to be amazed. See where the red area is. I was talking to somebody recently, and she said, oh no, I can't face to go on another diet, because people think that when you go onto a diet or a weight control program, that's what you're going to eat. One little pea in the middle of a plate. Okay, let me tell you, just look at the stuff in front of you here. At the left here, you have an example of breakfasts. I do believe that a picture tells 1,000 words. So I could say to you, the top one is oats porridge, and there's some probably walnuts put in there, and there's some strawberries. And then you don't need to be putting extra sugar on or honey or anything, because you've got the natural taste of the sugar of the fruit, right? That would be your classic breakfast. Or bottom left, this is fruit, probably with sprinkled nuts on it. Okay, this would be your classic breakfast. In between, I'll show you what the other stuff looks like. Look in the middle here. This is lunch. This is what a lunch would look like. This is a piece of fish with vegetables, a little bit of salad, probably some wild rice or something. Below that probably is a chicken salad with a bit of feta cheese, which you have to know is just the best cheese for you. The top right, that would be probably also a piece of chicken, and that would be piece of chicken and all your vegetables and a bit of salad. And as you can see, look how pretty this stuff looks. Don't you want to actually eat it? Okay, so this is not diet food that we know of as diet food. Bottom right, there's a piece of fish. It's a piece of grilled fish, with vegetables. All right, so this is an example of breakfast. This is what you can be eating for breakfast. Smoked salmon frittata. Bottom left, tomato ham melt. You see the bread? All we're going to do is we're going to do a few changes. You're going to go from white bread to eating wholemeal bread. Not just whole wheat, wholemeal bread. Then it's okay to eat. Because anything white, and you have to know, anything white, I say just steer clear of, like white rice and white bread. Okay. In the middle, there is blueberry oatmeal. Any berry you could imagine, they are fantastic for you. And you can eat handfuls, cupfuls of berries. They're so good for you. Okay. Down the bottom, I can give you recipes for this is now a mango blueberry smoothie. If for some reason you're one of those people who say, oh no, I don't do breakfast. You've got to find a way, you've got to find a way to break that fast first thing in the morning. Top right, this is a southwestern omelette wrap. If you buy these wraps that you can buy, I think even Spar has a special little fridge, and in there they have whole meal wraps. They're great. They're not your white ones, but they're great, and you can put in all sorts of good stuff in there. Right. The only stuff you're not going to eat is this bottom right-hand corner where you see the yellow arrow. There are your bagels or your donuts. You can see there is black coffee. There's jam. There is fruit juice. There's a glass of freshly squeezed fruit juice, right? You're gonna try and steer clear of fruit juice that you can buy like liquid fruit and stuff like that in a little jar. Think about if you've got a liquid fruit and there's 125 mils of apple juice. And a lot of people think I'll give that to my kids because it's good and it's it's wholesome and it's healthy because it's fruit juice. No, it's not. Because think of an apple. There's not a hell of a lot of juice in an apple. So in order to squeeze out 125 mils of apple juice, that's like a bag of apples, see. Now, you could never, ever sit down and eat a bag of apples. Now, if you're drinking just that 125 mils, the calorie-wise, the sugar-wise going into your body is like having eaten a whole bag of apples. So rather eat an apple, eat two if necessary, but then you've got the fiber, you've got the goodness, and you've got the good sugar, not just from the fruit juice. All right, lunch. Top left, this is leek and Swiss chard quiche. There's ways to make it that it's absolutely fantastic. I'll give you all these recipes. Mini eggplant pizza. Look how tasty it looks. In the middle at the top, we've got puttanesca with penne. Okay, if you're going to eat a pasta, what you need is your wholemeal pasta. I know you can get spaghetti and wholemeal. I do believe that this, like the penne, you can get. And that's all you got to do. You're going to make a slight change of not buying the white stuff anymore, buying the stuff that's better for us. And then we're good to go. Right, in the middle at the bottom, wild mushroom lasagna. Hey, cool, man. Top right, pan-fried lamb salad. And Tatsiki will show you how to make that sauce as well. What you're not going to eat. Look how crap that meal looks at the bottom right. With all that juice, and you think, what is that? It might have been a wrap. It might have been, and his rice and his gravy. And look at all those other pictures. Tell me you don't want to eat those other pictures. And you look at that bottom right, and you got to know, you put that in your body, you're going to be buggered for the day. See, you got to feel like crap, it's not going to be nice. But look at the other food that you can eat. So here are our contact details. You're welcome to contact us. And in fact, I would love if you would contact us, and let's turn this industry upside down. Let's not allow them to feed us full of all the nonsense they've been feeding us with, and let us go onto a sensible eating plan that you actually can reduce your weight and be healthy and keep your weight off.